Good morning everyone. Welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to start with a new video, a new topic. Let's start with that. The topic is Lambda functions, or you can say anonymous functions in Python. Yes. Okay. So what we are going to do, let's see first of all the topics that we are going to cover in this video. Okay, first is like what are anonymous or lambda functions in Python. Second, how to use lambda functions. Yes, of course, with examples also. Third, use of lambda functions in Python. And then fourth, why use lambda functions. And the next, when should you not use lambda functions. And yes, of course, lambda function with within user defined functions, within filter, mapping and reduce. Okay, we'll talk about all these today one by one. Okay, so first topic was what are anonymous or lambda functions. You know why do we call it anonymous also? Because it is not having the name. We call it nameless also. Lambda is not a name, but yes, it's a keyword. Okay, you know when we define the normal functions, so how do we write? We use def and we used to write the keyword, okay, in Python. But when we define the lambda function or anonymous function, what we supposed to do? We write down lambda keyword. Okay, clear? So that's why anonymous functions are also called lambda functions. Okay, so I hope this much is clear to you. Okay, next, how to use a lambda function in Python then? Yes, of course, it is also having the syntax that I already written here. Lambda, then arguments, okay, then colon and then expression. Okay, colon and then expression. Fine. So we can say, or what I can write over here, lambda, okay, arguments, fine, and expression in simple language if we would like to see. Great. So lambda function can have number of arguments, but they have only one expression. Okay, so you can say it is restricted to a single line expression only, you can say that. Okay, so firstly the expression is evaluated, then return. Fine, firstly this expression will be evaluated and then returned. We use the lambda functions wherever function objects are required. Okay, so let's see the examples here. Okay, simple examples. Great. So examples are like, just suppose if I have to do the double, okay, is equal to lambda, okay, value, I'm taking the argument this, multiply by 2. Okay, then simple, I will print double, print double, value I'll pass 10. Okay, control S and let's run. So the answer should be 20. So I have passed here the value 10 to x. So this x will be multiplied by 2 and it will give me the answer 20. I hope it is clear to you what I am trying to say. Okay, one more example if you would like to have. So I hope this is clear to you, this expression is clear to you. In this code, what is x? Yes, it is an argument, and x multiplied 2 is an expression that will get evaluated and returned to the user. So this function is not having any name. It returns a function object which is assigned to the identifier double. Okay, clear? So next is you can write do anything else also. Okay, like if you supposed to do one more example you would like to see. Let's see. Fine. Another example is here. If I say def square, okay, or I simply write down square, okay, is equal to whose square I would like to do? Lambda, okay. I say a colon a by a, okay, and then I will print the value, now I have to assign over here, array, okay. Then I will write here square, whose square I want, I'll give the values over here, 9 just suppose, okay. So control S and let's run this. Oh great, so we got it 81. As I told it has to multiply the same value. So what I have done, I have passed this value 9 to A. Okay, I hope this much is clear to you. Fine, okay. So next, now we will talk about, as my next topic is use of lambda functions in Python. You know, we can simply use, although it's a nameless function, but yes, we use the lambda function as an argument to a high order functions. So high order functions means you will say, ma'am, what is this high order function? Yes, so let's see. High order function means that takes in other functions as arguments. Okay, so you can see we will use built-in functions like filter, map, reduce. Okay, we will talk about them also. So uses are, number one, they are one-time use. Okay, or we can say throwaway functions also. Yes. Second is input, output of other functions. They are also passed as input or returned as outputs of other high order functions. So I already told you what is other high order functions. Number 3, reduce the code size. Yes, of course, you can easily see with the help of these examples, only 2 lines. Within 2 lines, I'm doing the square, I'm doing the double. So yes, we can say that the body of lambda function is written in single line. So here are 3 things that I told you. One is one-time use, input output of other functions. Number 3, reduce code size. Okay, now the next thing is why to use the lambda function. Oh yeah, so lambdas, as we seen in the above example, they are treated identically to regular functions at the interpreter level. Okay, so they provide compact syntax for writing the function that return one expression, single line expression. Okay, so here you can say that lambda is in functional programming, as Python supports style of programming referred to as functional programming. You will say, ma'am, what are you saying? We are not understanding. Okay, I'll tell you. In simple language, it allows you to supply a function as a parameter to different function. Okay, by using in map and filter. Okay, that I already told you. Fine, we can use it with the function with another function. Okay, so why should not use lambda function? If we have to use it, why should not also? Okay, see, I'll tell you. You know, it's very difficult for the coders who maintain your code to decrypt it. Okay, if you discover yourself making complex one-liner or expression, it might be a very much superior practice to define a correct function. Okay, so that you can easily recollect the easy code is okay, easy code. So as a, we can say that as a best practice we have to go for the easy code rather than the complex one. Okay, so next is I simply as I told you the examples also, I have told you the explain the syntax also. So now let's move forward, that is how to use the lambda within user defined functions. Okay, so the topic here is, let's write down hashtag lambda within user defined functions. Okay, so let's see the example for that. Great. So lambda functions are the best used within other high order functions. So let's have an example over here. If I'll define one function over here, suppose func1, and I write down here x, I pass the x or a, no issues. Then after that I'll say return, what is to be returned here? Now I have to tell. Okay, return lambda. Great. What I have to do? Just take any other variable, x plus z. Okay, then after that we are doing this example. Okay, I have defined one function here, that is a, and I wanted to return the value. Okay, so I have passed the argument z over here. I want the value, whatever I'll pass, it should be added to this one. Okay, so after that what I am going to do here, now just suppose if I write, I take the another variable and I'll assign the value t is equal to, I'll write here func2. okay, then the value 3. Great. After that if I take something else, that is you can say, and I'll take another func3. okay, then I'll pass the value over here 4. okay, wait a minute, func2, same function name will come here because I have to pass these values. Okay, so after that what I'll do, I'll print my t. okay, I'll print my t, print t, I'll pass the value over here, that is just suppose 3, and after that I'll print u over here, print u brackets u, I'll pass the value 5. okay, now if we will run this, let me comment this out. Okay, now if I will run this function, okay, so what I am telling it, I have defined one function here and I have passed the argument. I want whatever the value that I am going to pass here, that should be added here. Okay, so what is to be done now? X here will come a. okay, because I have passed the value a as a parameter over here, so that's why a will come here. Fine, so let's save and run and check the output what it says. Okay, so it is telling that, so I have passed the value of t 3. okay, so this value will be assigned to a. Great, so 3, and the value of z will be here, the second value that I have passed over here, that is that is 4. Okay, so it is saying that the value 3 will go to a. Okay, and the another value, another parameter, the expression, we have to add something else also. So what I will do, 3 plus 3, okay, this 3 and this 3. Okay, so it will says 5, oh sorry 6. So here what it will return, if I'll write here 3 plus 3 is equal to 6 as a first answer that I have got it here. Fine. Now second time I am saying that I am passing the value 4 here and 5 value to z. Okay, so what would be the answer now? 4 plus 5 is equal to 9. This was a desired answer. Great. Don't say ke ma'am you are going very slowly. Yes, I am going very slowly, but I just want to make you understand the things. Okay. Okay, so I hope you have understood this. I'm moving very slowly, I know that, but I just want to make you understand the things. Okay, chaliye. So next, so this was user defined function. Now the next is filter. Okay, lambda function within filter. Fine. So syntax is here filter, arguments first, function will come, and then the iterables will come. Okay, so filter they are used to filter the given iterables. Iterables can be list or sets. Okay, with the help of another function passed as an argument to test all the elements to be true or false. Fine. So I think it should be clear to you. Okay, so I'll tell you again. Means the filter function is used to pick some particular elements from a sequence of elements. Okay, and the sequence used in this function is an iterator such as list, sets, tuples, anything. Fine. So function, so it takes two parameters that I told you here. First is function, this one. Okay, that defines the filtering constraint. Second is iterables, that is it can be any iterator like list, tuple, okay, anything, set also you can say. So for example, if let's understand this now with the help of example. Okay, first is just take one example over here. If I say our list, okay, our list 1 is equal to, I'll pass you one list that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8. Great. After that, what I supposed to do? I simply supposed to write down the lambda function. Okay, so that is my s list, okay, is equal to list, fine, filter lambda, then a colon 3 should be equals to 2. Okay, this I want. This is my list. Okay, in this list the numbers that are written over here like 1 2 3 4, they when they will be divided by this 3 denominator, then that should be equal to 2. So it will return only that value, the whose answer will come 2 after dividing. Okay, so let's print s list. Okay, okay, let me do it. Control S and let's run this. Oh, expected 2 arguments, got 1. Where it is saying that here, wait a minute, lambda s list filter, that is fine. wait a minute, R list 1. Okay, control S. Okay, yes, here I have to write here. Great, so I got this 6. Okay, 1, if you will divide 1 by 3 you will not get 2, so it will not give you this answer. If you will divide 2 by 3 you will not get 2 as answer. If you will divide 3 by 2 you will not get the answer as 2. If you will divide 4 you will not get the answer. If you will divide 5, yes, of course, definitely you are not going to have answer as 2. If you are going to divide 6 by 3, 6 by 3, you will get the answer 2, and same for 7 and 8. So the thing is that it will filter only those values from this list that will satisfy this expression. Okay, so as you can see in the output, it is giving me 6 as answer, because when I divide this 6 with 3, it simply gives me the answer 2. Okay, great. Chaliye, now the next is mapping. Okay, next thing is mapping here. So the same thing is mapping. The syntax is here already, function and iterables. Fine. So map function is used to use a specific operation for each element in a sequence, like we have used filter. Okay, so it also takes the 2 parameters. One is function, this function that defines how the operations to be performed on the elements. Okay, or one or more sequences, this one. Okay, exactly the same like filter 1, only instead of filter I am writing map here. Fine. Okay guys, let's have an example over here. Great, so let me copy this only, control C. Okay, so instead of filter, what should I write? I'll do the few changes. I'll write here map, and I'll say, let me change here, I'll say not equals to. Now it has to return me those values from the list whose answer is not equal to 2. Means in the previous one we got only 6. I think now you understood what would be my answer. Except 6, all others, I think so. So let's run and check the answer. Great. So you can see in place of 6, it is giving me the false. False means it is not equals to 2. So it has to return me the values, okay, whose answer is not equals to 2. So that's why it is saying false. Rest first is true. 1 is divided by 3. Yes, of course, that is also not equal to 2. So it is giving me right. Then 2 divided by 3. That is also true. Next is also true. But when it comes to the 6 divided by 3, then we got the answer 2. Okay, so that is equals to, but it is not satisfying this given condition in the question. Okay, so this is quite easy. Fine. So next is reduce function. Okay, reduce function is applied to a list of elements. Okay, that are passed as a parameter to it. Okay, and finally returns a single value. Fine. So this function map is employed to use an operation to each element in a sequence. Its working is a bit different from map function. Okay, so here are few things. few steps. Okay, so in step 1, it will perform the defined operation on the primary 2 elements of the sequence. Then it will save the result. Then 3, perform the operation with the saved result. I think I should write these steps so that it will be more clear to you. Okay, step 1. In step 1, what it will do? Perform the defined operation on the primary 2 elements. Okay, now step 2. Okay, save the result. Save result. Step 3. Okay, step 3 would be, so perform the operation with the saved result. Okay, and the next element within the sequence. Oh, it's too big. Okay, let me press enter here. Great. Okay, so next step, step 4. Next step would be repeat until no more elements are left. Okay, repeat until no more elements are left. I hope this much is clear to you. There are few steps that I all written there. Okay, so in step 1, perform the defined operation, save the result, perform the operation with the saved result and the next element within the sequence, and step 4, repeat until no more elements are left. Okay, so same way it takes the 2 parameters. Okay, first a function that defines how the operations to be performed. Number 2, a sequence. So sequence can be any table like list, tuple, set, anything. Okay, so now the thing is how to define that. Okay, so if there are different things, there are 3 methods. You can import the reduce, okay, from the tools. First is you can write import function tools. From function tools import reduce. From func tool import star. The syntax function, then sequence, I already told you, or iterables you can say over here. Okay, so let's see an example. I'll take one from here, control C, and I'll start from here. Okay, and just suppose if I write reduce, what is to be reduced now? Lambda. Okay, to what I said, it has to be primary 2 elements, defined operation on the 2 elements. So lambda, here 2 values, 2 arguments, then colon, what I have to do, a plus b. Okay, a plus b, then list. Okay, I can define over here list 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's fine. Okay, done. This is my list. After that, what I have to do, simply let me store here in any variable like x is equal to, okay, print x. Okay, control S, and let's see the output, that is 27. So how it has happened? Do you know what it has done here? You know, this number is 2 has been added to 3. Answer comes 5. Then the 5 added to 4. Answer comes 9. And that 9 added to 5. Okay. Then 14. 14 plus 6. 20. 20 plus 7. 27. Okay. So I am writing here for your reference so that you don't forget it. 5. Okay. Okay, so 5. Now next 5 will be added to next number, that is 4. Answer will come 9. Okay, then after that this 9 will be added to next number, that is 5. Okay, answer will be 14. Okay, then this 14 will be added to next number, my 6, equals to 20. Then this 20 will be added to the last number, that is 7. Answer is 27. I hope this much is clear to you. I have told you each and everything slowly. Okay, so next is how to use a lambda for algebra, the favorite thing. I love algebra. Okay, how to do that? Let's see that. Lambda for algebra. Okay, so let's do it for perform it for the linear equations. I hope you all know that what are the linear equations. So simply write down lambda. Okay, a is equal to a multiply by a, and simply print s. Fine, great. Control S. Okay, and let's run this. Why so? Lambda a, it's fine. A multiply by a. Okay. Wait. Always forgot. Colon sign. Please, you people don't forget this. So you will get the 27. Okay. Although I did not pass the any value over here that I should have to pass, that is 8. Okay. Control S. Now you will get the answer 64. I hope so. Yes. Okay. Great. So this is for linear equations, very simple. Next is quadratic equation. Take lambda, okay, and simply pass the arguments. Wait, a comma b, okay, and colon a plus b, bracket, asterisk symbol, and 2 times. Array. Okay, then print. What is to be print? Z. Okay, then 2 values I have to pass, 2, 3. Control S, and let's check the answer. Okay, without going to the output, can you tell me the answer? What would be the answer here? So 2 will be added to 3, 5, and the square is 25. Clear? I hope this lambda function is clear to you. I really try to make you understand. If any doubt, you can see the video again, because I have made it very slow. Okay, the video is very slow, but I try to make it clear from my side. I hope you have liked it, you have understood it. Okay, the lambda function or a nominous function. Kindly like, share and comment, and do subscribe my channel to support. Your support give me the encourage to make more and more videos. Thank you.